Hi, I'm Liz, and I was a bit inspired by Lingri's video trying to dupe Mooncat's Persephone collection, so I felt like I had good options to try this myself with my collection. I have around 300 nail polishes, including some of these in the collection, so I can at least those compare with the ones that I got, and the ones that I haven't, I will just use the pictures that they have in their website. So yeah, this is the video. I will show you my try to dupe that I think I did very well. So let's see. I have the website in front of me and my table that is a bit of a mess with all the things that I use for the dupes. So my idea will be to just go with the same order that they have in the web page and showing you what I did. So the first one that we have is Queen of Death. I do have Queen of Death right here, and I got the one that I have that has the right label actually. So this is Queen of Death. Let me show you my dupes. Okay, so this is my swatch with the dupes. It would be cool to make an exercise of you to try to say which one of these is the original one without me telling you, but I will. So let me give you 2 seconds to think. Okay, so basically this one is the original. This is the Queen of Death, and this one is Holotaco's Work Bestie topped with sassy sauce peekaboo, that is a thermal that goes from transparent whitish to black. So I thought that was a good idea because it will be a thermal and it will show the bright color at the end. And this one is actually this one left on red. Actually, this is not Work Bestie. This is I'm Overbrew, I believe. Wait. Yes, this is I'm Overbrew, and this is Work Bestie. No, left on red. Sorry. And they are both topped with the sassy sauce peekaboo. And as you can see, the colors are very, very similar because peekaboo has like some sort of jelly, formula, so it is a bit transparency. It will be cool to test it with the warm place, like the warm color. So let me try if I can warm this. Right now they are warmer, and as you can see, the original is a bit more dark right now than the other ones because they seem to be it seems that the sausage sauce changes to transparent in a more without needing to go as warm. But I believe because this goes very, very bright red, when this gets to the most red part of this, it's going to look very similar to left on red. Let me see, but for now it looks very similar to I'm Overbrew. So I think that's a very good win on trying to dupe it, at least as an effect. I put a candle here so I could warm it enough. I think this is the most they can get with the warm temperature. So as you can see, the colors are quite different. I think the Queen of the Dead is like a middle point in between these other two. So that's something to take into account. But at least when they shift to the cold side, they actually look very, very similar. So I think it was a good approach of this. So let's go to the next one. The next one in their page is The Trouble with Immortality. This one I didn't get, so let's open it up and see. At least this is like the main swatch. I will always use the Michelle's hand for this. So, and the only thing that I think I have is very, very similar are the frosted metals from Holotaco. So here I have some of them. I have the cheap champagne and the fake date. What I did was, here we have cheap champagne, here we have fake date, and here we have cheap champagne top with fake date. So this is a mix because I think cheap champagne is a bit warmer than it should. And I don't know about you, but I think it is like a very similar looking out. But I think fake date is the closest actually, if I see it like this. Obviously you may not see this like in the high definition. I don't know, but I am trying, you know. I think they look very close. Like if you want a dupe, if you have these, you may not want to buy the Trouble with Immortality. That's what happened to me at least. So yeah, this is my try for this one. The next one is Freshly Beaten. This one I also didn't get because it was not that much of my vibe. But this was, I think, the hardest to try to dupe. Funnily, I thought it would be easier. I will show you what I did actually, so you can see. So, oh shit, this was... Hey. This was still wet. Okay, so sorry. This is my my swatch. So basically I have what I have, I did forgot. Okay, in this side I have a Sin Eater. Then I have I'm Overbrew with Cyborg from Mooncat, topped with Polar Princess and Twilight Shimmer both. Then I have Cyborg because I thought it was closer in color, but it isn't, topped also with these two. Well, this one is also topped with these two. Basically all of them except the last one are topped with the both. I did that because one is pink and one is blue, and maybe that shimmer of them it will be closer, so you know. Then we have again I'm Overbrew in these three, but in this one I did one layer of Peekaboo to use as a black jelly because I don't have another one, and then the two toppers. In this one I did, what did I do? No, actually this one is topped with Cyborg and then the two shimmers. This one is with Peekaboo, and this one has I'm Overbrew, then Polar Princess, then Peekaboo on top to make it darker. So let's see how they look side by side. And as you can see, they are not as similar, sadly. Let me see if I can put a better like light. So yeah, they are not as close. I think the closest maybe is this one in color. But yeah, it was a bit like they have the vibe. I believe they have the vibe, except this one of Cyborg. They are just not looking very close, yeah. Okay, next we have Fields of Elysium, and I will actually handle this and Garden of Evil together because they are both like green with shimmers, and I did them together. So yeah, I don't have Garden of Evil, but I do have Fields of Elysium. So here is my swatch. Actually, there is another one that I'm missing. Wait. Okay, I think I got better with this one. This is Fields of Elysium, and in the swatch wheel, another moment for you to try and get which one is it. 2 seconds to think. Well, it's this one. I think it is easier because you have the bottle in here. Yeah, so basically the Garden of Evil side will be this. I think the closest are in between these two, and this will be for the Fields of Elysium. I think the one that I got better was this one that let me see if I can remember. Okay, I put I think Holotacos duct tape gray, and then I topped with this. So yeah, that is Scout, and because the formula is a bit is like a shimmer and not so opaque, I used it as a topper, so it had like the grayish base on the bottom. Then I used Spirit Fingers, yes, because it has like a sheer formula. And then I added, I think, a bit of Twilight Shimmer to get a bit of the purplish in the shimmer, and a bit of Scatter Holotaco to add the holo that doesn't have that Fields of Elysium has. And I think they are amazingly close. It was a bit tedious to do, but it was very close. These ones were some iterations of the same, but this is the winner. And these ones I want to compare with Garden of Evil, so since I don't have it, I will do the same as before and put it like together. So wait, so I think they are very close. Like these ones, look at them, they are in there. They have the holo, they have the shimmer that is not exactly the same, but it's there. If you take the light from the screen, this one is going to look closer, if not this one. But I think they are winners. I think they are winners. Like, look at that. They are the same. So let me tell you what they are. So they are Modest Moss, these with the shimmers, and the Scatter Holotaco. And in this is Modest Moss top with Scout and then the shimmers. So I thought that Scout was the point that made this so good, because it truly reached the point in these two. So I give myself a win. The next is Love Bomb, another one that I think I did very well. So I do have Love Bomb to compare. That's good. All right, same exercise. Which of these is Love Bomb? Okay, so this is Love Bomb in the corner. Here we have it in the bottle. It's looking like very strong, the shimmer, but in the swatch it's more like this. And this one is Caitlin & Co. Rosary P that came in a Polish pickup from January. And this one is also a Rosary P, but topped with the shimmers, the same shimmers again. There are Polar Princess and Twilight shimmer, yeah. So that is for this. Then we have I'm Overbrew topped with the same, but also with rose jelly. Like I added an Overbrew, then rose jelly, that is a pink jelly from Circle Colors, to make it more dusty. And then I added the shimmer, and these two look very alike. This one is Work Bestie with the same technique, like the rose jelly, then the shimmers. And this one, I can't even remember what I tried to do in this one, because it was similar. It was like with the base of rose jelly, and then I think I just added the Twilight shimmer, not the Polar Princess. Yeah. So which one do you think is the closest? I believe it's in between these two that are very, very close to. I think these two are mostly like dupes. Like, look at that. They look very similar. The shimmers are not the same, because Holotaco shimmers are like thicker particles, like they are bigger. But I think it is a very good dupe, this. So yeah, there's that. Then we have Devil's Ivy, and this one is a tricky one because it's a magnetic, and I don't have a teal magnetic like this one. But I did one comparison with Meat Mojito from Holotaco, because look at that. Like, obviously it's unmagnetized. I will not compare it magnetized because it doesn't make any sense in this case. But they look so close. Like, almost the same. The difference is that this one has like a silver flare and this one has the holographic flare. But besides that, they are very close dupes, I believe. I think I duped it. Like, if I wanted to, I didn't have Devil's Ivy, that would be a good option. Obviously, or magnetized, as I said. So yeah, that's it for Devil's Ivy. Okay, the next one is Petals for a Narcissist, another one that I did got. We have it in here, and I also did like very few iterations for this one, and I believe they are good enough. As you can see, the one from the right side is Petals for a Narcissist. Then we have Holotacos duct tape gray, that is the lighter gray that they have, top with the same shimmers that we talked before. And then in the next side I have this gray that is a random gray that I got in here in a supply, and it's a little bit lighter than duct tape gray. That's what I used it again with the shimmers. I think this one only has Polar Princess, but this one has both Polar Princess and Twilight Shimmer, and I think they look quite similar. I think they are great dupes. So yeah. And the last one is To All Who Ghosted Me. This one was very frustrating. I didn't got the shade because I thought I have something very similar that was Artemis Dead Kiss, but I moved recently and for some reason I cannot find my Artemis Dead Kiss shade that I wanted to use for this. So I had to get a bit creative trying to dupe it because they look very similar. It's like this is a darker purple, but it's all. So basically what I did just two. What did I do in here? Okay, this one is Nightshade from Holotaco, topped with Morning Tide from Third Colors, that is a blue jelly to make it dustier and bluish because this is how it is. And then I put Freezer Burn. In this one we have gray, the gray that I mentioned before, that is like a random gray. With in the bottom we have Nightshade. I thought that gray would be like sheer, but it wasn't, so it looks more grayish than I wanted to. And then we have Freezer Burn. Obviously this is the one that I think looks very close, and I will show you them. Wait, I need the light. So I mean, if you look at them, they are not like exactly the same, but they have the same vibe. Maybe if I did another layer of rose of Morning Tide, it will look like bluish, more bluish, and it will be closer to this one. But I think I was getting there, so I think it's not that bad. Yeah. I think so. When I was putting my nail polish in their place after the video, guess what I found? This is Artemis Dead Kiss. Oh my god. I don't know if I should try it and put a pic. I think I will, because yes, I will. Okay, definitely the winner. You see, this is Nightshade in the bottom, then Artemis Dead Kiss, then Freezer Burn, and they do look alike. Like, yeah, definitely a good dupe. I was right. Artemis Dead Kiss was the winner. So that's everything. Tell me, how do you think I did? I know it's a messy video. I was trying to make this video and not overcomplicate myself, because I've always wanted to try making videos for the nail polish I get, but I get very anxious about having all the equipment and all the stuff, and since I don't have that yet, I don't do it. So this one I wanted to do it like in a easy, quick kind of thing with small edition and just just I'm also not a native like English speaker. Obviously, probably you can tell. So if you see that I don't have a very good way of talking, a very good grammar, vocabulary, I don't know, just you know, I'm sorry. I speak Spanish. So yeah, tell me what you think in the comments. Thank you if you saw this until this point, and tell me if you want me to try more things to do with my quite smaller collection in the world of people that has nail polish collections. I mostly have all the holotacos except some uh, limited edition stuff that I couldn't get. And I have a lot of Mooncats, ELNP. I've been trying some indie brands like Damn Nail Polish and Sterilely and Cirque Colors, as you can see. And I've been trying a lot of stuff, so yeah, tell me in the comments if you want me to try more dupes. I know, so credits to Lingri, so you can check her video if you haven't to see how she did. And yeah, bye.